Hi guys, welcome to Mystery Diagnosis. This is one of the videos I did for my live stream. I added some new stuff to it, so it's kind of old and new, including the thumbnail. Since I post a new video every day, I'm not gonna live stream. I didn't like live streaming because I had to wait 2 minutes before I posted a video.
He didn't take a lot at one time. So I was really concerned.
Worried that her son isn't getting enough to eat, Yvette makes an appointment with Ricky's
By the way,
pediatrician.
this isn't a reaction.
However, the doctor is confident that nothing is wrong.
On live streams, so this is a new reaction.
And he said he seems to be pretty healthy. Well, but he's really smaller than all the other babies that I have seen. He just kept telling us that, he seemed healthy other than he was small.
And actually, you
But
guys
Ricky's
are more of the
sluggish
content.
appetite persists, and by the time he's 3 weeks old, the infant has gained only a few ounces. He's bigger than an average newborn.
I could put his head in my hand, and his feet would not even touch my elbow. Still, at 2 months, he was still fitting in my arm, and that concerned me. The doctors kept telling her to just wait, that he'd start growing.
And yes, he's not
With
gonna
each
grow.
passing week, the young parents begin to accept
believe
that their
it's top
son may
dwarfism.
simply be petite.
He's
But
cutie
one
though.
December evening, when
I
Ricky
mean
is 2
down
months
the
old,
way.
a
I just mean,
frightening
like,
incident makes them
I want
reconsider
kids type of
everything.
cute.
I went back to the bassinet to check on him, and when I got back there, he was making kind of weird gurgling sounds.
There was mucus all over the place coming out of his nose, and that scared us, being new parents.
He was struggling to breathe. And so we knew it was an emergency. I think my biggest fear at that point in time was that Ricky might actually just stop breathing. Immediately, we grabbed Ricky and got in the cart.
And I probably broke a few speed limits getting there.
I
But he's
remember.
my son, my newborn son. I had to get him to the hospital so he could get the proper care.
He sounded awful. We were just scared that he was struggling to breathe. I thought that we were going to end up in the hospital with a really, really sick baby.
When we finally got to the ER, they took him back, gave him a breathing treatment.
And the doctor told us that he had bronchiolitis.
Bronchiolitis.
When Ricky was 13 months old, he weighed about 16 pounds, 4 ounces. A regular baby will weigh 23, 24 pounds at a year. So Ricky was well under what he should weigh for that time. The doctor was like, well, you've got to remember, he's been sick a lot. He's had respiratory infections. Let's just see how he does when he starts not being sick so much.
I could agree.
But I knew it wasn't normal
but
for him to keep being sick.
Only thing
I went to find
is
another
if he
pediatrician.
wasn't older,
He said all that mucus
I
and the
would
fact that he
believe
didn't gain weight, those are the
if it
symptoms
was
of
like 5
cystic
weeks, I could believe
fibrosis.
it. I'm glad it wasn't that.
Always knew I was different than everybody else because everybody was taller than me. Everybody always had a little bit more like muscle or fat on them, and I was just like skin and bones.
The problem was that Ricky only literally ate 3 to 4 bites of something and he was done.
In the garden, sometimes I'd have to have help getting into the seeds
glad
because
some
they were
other
too
kids helped
high.
I didn't include any more about his age or weight or height because you guys already know he's small and doesn't eat well.
Dr. Parks immediately notices something Yvette and Charles have always overlooked. The particular configuration of the features on Ricky's face.
I know that's what made me think
Ricky had a
dwarfism.
normal-sized head,
But I know
and a
it's a
small
type of
chin.
dwarfism, not exactly
At 6
dwarfism.
1/2, he was about the size of a 3.
It's Russell Silver syndrome.
Ricky had Russell Silver syndrome.
Russell Silver Syndrome, or RSS, is a rare form of dwarfism. In healthy individuals, the genes that trigger cell multiplication control a child's growth. But in patients like Ricky, for some unknown reason, the genes turn off, stunting growth and resulting in extremely small stature. While most types of dwarfism are incurable, growth hormones have been proven to reverse Russell-Silver syndrome. Dr. Parks also prescribes a drug to stimulate Ricky's appetite.
4 or 5 days after Ricky started that medication, he actually said he was hungry.
That's
for most
great.
parents, that wouldn't mean a whole lot, but for me, I'd gone almost 6 years. I'd never heard the words "I'm hungry" ever come out of his mouth.
For us, so
And it's
long he
been
was off the
miracle
growth chart. And finally he started easing back onto it, and that was a celebration for us.
Russell-Silver syndrome occurs in roughly 1 in 50,000 to 1 in 100,000 children.
Today, Ricky has made a full recovery.
He is 5'9".
That's wonderful.
Never thought I'd see that day when he hit 5'9".
I will do shorts. I just find them a little bit more difficult because you can only do 15 seconds. I'll do shorts once a month. As for what causes my seizures, I was born with sensitive hearing. So when a noise gets too much for me, like car horns honking, it will cause a seizure. So there's not really anything I can do about it. That's all they know about it. But the treatment for it is just desensitization, which means me get used to the car horns honking and stuff like that. And plus me having the small seizures, that's not causing brain damage because I've had the seizures since I was 4. And if it was going to cause brain damage, I wouldn't be able to do medical videos, or I would have already passed. If I can't figure out my shorts, I'm gonna move my birthplace video to not in the shorts but on the main page, and I will start uploading my shorts there, but it won't be in the short section. It will be in the main section with my medical videos. My hearing is so sensitive that I can hear a pin, like a PN, roll across a room with 30 people in it. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I post a video, and I'll see you next time.